Metroids. Metronius.
Let's not go that far.
Metroidium?
Look, it's that room that you love so
Ah,
much.
fucking... Okay, I don't get anxiety when this person's doing it. It's literally only when you do it. What is that?
I don't know.
Is that like when guys start getting pregnancy symptoms? Is it it's just like I just get anxious for you?
Maybe.
Hello, Bread Mage.
Hello.
Ah, you're on as me.
Yep. I knew it would be.
Yep. From Pokemons to Metroids.
Basically the same thing.
It's Nintendo. It's the Nintendo stream now.
Okay. Think that we are good.
Alright.
Allegedly. Assuming that controller works,
Yeah,
but
well, it's now.
I have no real reason to
Yeah.
believe that it wouldn't.
Should do. I was playing Pokemon Coliseum on it earlier. So.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo and Retro Studios present
Hello, K-Dynamo.
Metroid, the Prime one.
According to the save file, we're 88% away.
That's pretty decent. We're BB% through the game.
We're BB%.
Yeah.
BB
So that means that there
8%.
are 12 upgrades we don't have yet. One of which is the final, 12 expansions we don't have yet.
Yeah.
One of which is the final artifact, because the artifacts also count as percentage in this game.
Okay. Metroid. Yes, today we'll reach the end of Prime. There'll be 2 new games next week streaming.
Indeed.
Alright,
jump
if you're
right
if you're a
in.
$5 patron, there is a poll up.
Mm-hmm.
Determine which game I play next Wednesday.
Yep. We have no idea which game we'll play on
Oh
Thursday.
god, no, we haven't even
We haven't
looked.
even
Shit.
considered.
No, we really should do.
Oh, I love the look of the Phazon suit. Definitely one of my favorites
We
in this
already
game.
know what we're gonna do for our next main game. It really is like we've been lax. Probably decide on Tuesday next week. But
Poor motherfucker.
the police are coming to get us because we haven't chosen a game for next.
True. Hello there.
Hello.
Goodbye there. Yes, we have to return the slab. It had a brief moment where it was fine, and then it was like, wait, no, this map's too big
Look,
too.
I'm all about the prep. We have a Google sheet of like games for each category. Just need to like pick one, or choose a completely different one.
Yeah, as one does.
We do that a lot. We have a whole list of games, and then we just like, nah, I don't really fancy any of these, so we're gonna pick something else.
If we just play this.
Or we just play something else.
Alright, so the easiest way to go is probably via, whatchamacallit.
We're gonna go fight the final boss, or are we doing some collecting?
Well, I have to collect the final artifact.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Those are mandatory.
Yes.
So we are heading to the Phazon mines now.
Uh-huh.
I also don't know like what I'm missing specifically, so it's like kind of hard to keep track of.
Yeah, there's nothing that tells you where pickups were.
Yeah.
I wish all games had that.
It's something that like kind of comes in some Metroid games or like some Metroidvanias. Where they like mark off places where you got things. It's one of the things I really like about Environmental Station Alpha, which is probably my favorite Metroid.
Yep. Oh god, yeah, it's just such a useful feature. There's so many times. I hate when like in like a JRPG you have to like open all the chests.
Yeah,
something.
and it's like
it's a very common thing, and then you'll find out in the end, oh, you're missing a chest. You're like, well,
when there's no
fuck.
way to actually go back and keep track of these things, it kind of sucks.
You kind of have to just like keep
Shadow
track.
Complex did it.
You have to keep track yourself, and by the way, don't fuck up on the literally hundreds of chests in the game.
Yeah, like when you get this many upgrades, it's just too much to...
We did that with,
well, convenient.
Hello. Wait, in Kaito's Origins?
What thing?
We kept track of the cards.
Oh, yeah, that totally happened.
There's a side quest in the game where you have to give someone every single card.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
the
ones you make of objects like apples and things, and the ones that take like a week to turn into something else. Yes, the JRPG card game.
The
prequel
prequel
one.
To the one everyone knows.
Yeah, so the side quest, we had a Word doc where we put down like everyone we showed up.
Yeah.
Although I think at some point, a lot of the way through, we messed up and put down one that we hadn't actually shown. But I think we figured it out pretty quick. But yeah, if you
Quite
mess
possibly.
up once. Lost Kingdoms is the game I've played, never finished. I've played it multiple times and never finished.
I am just running to this save point to make absolutely certain I don't freeze the fucking game like a moron. But yeah, I think what we'll probably do is, as long as I don't stumble on any more random upgrades, I'll just stick with
this. Get the artifact and the final boss?
Yeah, like anything I grab along the way is fine, but I'm not gonna be like, ooh, gotta get X, Y, and Z. You know, like I'm not gonna be 100%ing, because honestly, this is basically how I play this game. I very rarely get 100%, because again, it's a pain. Plus, by this point, I have all but one energy tank. I am nigh unkillable.
Yeah. Yeah, I would stream Lost Kingdoms, but I'm bad at it. That's why I haven't finished it. I love that theme.
Magmore Caverns theme.
And now I love it.
It's very good.
It's very good.
Clearly, we should play Super Metroid now, and then you'll love the Warfare theme.
Yeah. Oh, Samus, you look pretty evil in that black suit.
It's fine. It's a lovely suit, and I'm sure that we'll keep it forever.
It won't become sentient or anything.
No. No.
Silly. Loading.
Sometimes you gotta give it a moment. I'm glad I can hold a lock around a wall like this.
It's pretty good, yeah.
So I can tell that to go fuck itself.
Yep.
Speaking of things to tell to go fuck themselves.
That's fairly safe. Missed, pal.
Squeeze me? There we go. I do a lot of this where I sort of just like look down as I jump places, like, you know, like look down and lock my shit and then jump. Oh yeah, here's something I haven't had the chance to do.
Hello.
This is the Wave Buster. You'll notice that my missile's like kind of drained there, but hey, that's fine. You can see that it's basically the same as this flamethrower, except the flamethrower is like strictly worse, because like it doesn't even have range.
Wow, it's pretty garbage, huh?
I mean, I guess it's to make up for the fact that this beam is ridiculously overpowered, but even still, kinda silly.
Artifact.
Flamethrower, it's awful.
Bad.
Absolute best beam in the game by like
Garbage.
several long shots. Whereas the beam combo for it is the worst one in the game by several long shots.
I suppose that's the best way to be.
Oh.
Hello.
I don't care if I can't lock onto you if, you know, you're on fire. It doesn't really matter that much to you.
Fire.
Well, the music has not stopped yet, but I'm not actually going upstairs.
Ah.
Going back this way through the mines. There's also definitely a pirate that's about to bounce
Yeah, sure,
on
making
me
a beam
here.
combo bad. It's just balance. It's just balance.
There was a pirate behind me.
You don't care.
Yeah, super missiles are really good. The Wave Buster is pretty good as long as you have the missiles for it. The Ice Spreader, I think we've mentioned, is good on one specific thing that was not come up yet. And the Flamethrower is useless.
Yep.
just useless.
Just garbage. Flinging her into that wall.
As one does. This room did not used to have Metroids in it. A few different places actually get Metroids added to them when you break the Metroid quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the spider ball room.
The rotating bit.
Yep. This room used to have charged soldiers in it.
Yeah, now it has these babies in it.
Yep.
These beautiful children.
Now it had these babies in it. Okay, yes, elite research. That's where we're headed.
I love elite research. Or, well,
It's a big
loading.
room. It's a big room. Anybody else?
Yeah, there he is. Ah, see.
Hello.
Boom.
Very, very good idea for me to blow these cameras up before. You may remember this guy.
I do. Are we gonna fight him now?
Yep. So as was mentioned in a previous stream, you actually need to get the real power bombs to be able to break this, despite the fact that it says Bendesium. It's like the only Bendesium thing in the entire game that still requires you to get the upgrade instead of just one of the expansions.
Huh.
Possibly because it activates a cutscene instead of blowing something up. I think that might be what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the
So it's like
Phazon
a
Elite.
flag rather than an actual object you're breaking.
I would guess so, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see, infused with energized Phazon. Phazon charged elites pirates rely more on their Quake Wave generators, opting not to carry vulnerable plasma artillery cannons. Direct fusing of Phazon into their bodies provides a tremendous level of energy.
This is a very doofy boy.
He's a pretty doofy looking boy. I think that's the thing. Drastically lower lifespan that comes with this process is a little concern to the pirate research team.
It's fine.
So yeah, this guy is...
Wait, they're actually concerned about something?
Yeah, a little.
Whoa, no, let's batten down the hatches. They're actually concerned about something. Normally they're like, Phazon mutated this guy into a horrible war beast. That's awesome. Now they're like, we're a little bit concerned about that. Let's speak for we made a horrible, horrible, horrible mistake and we're very sorry.
They're not sorry.
They're not sorry. But we made a horrible mistake. We're gonna, like, freeze it and forget it ever happened.
Yeah, like with most of these guys, you just bait him
add-
into using his
I'm sure if we add
smacky
more
attack.
Phazon, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
More Phazon is a solution to Phazon.
You just bait him into using his ground pound. Eventually he dies. There we go.
Goodbye.
Phazon? For breakfast?
No.
This should, fingers crossed, be the final Chozo artifact.
Hooray.
There we go. Alright, so now all we have to do is make our way back to the place.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Make our way back to the place.
You know, the place.
The place.
Easiest way to do that. Kinda surprised that isn't hitting him.
You
Well,
hit
maybe
him
it
right in
was.
the invincible zone.
Oh, right in the invincibility. You know, now that I think about it, the actual easiest way might even net me a thing.
Ooh.
Not sure though.
Do
Admittedly.
it.
I mean, it's the way that you're supposed to go after you get the grapple beam. Remember how I sort of like walked in, grabbed the grapple beam, and said you're supposed to go over this way, but didn't. So this will get us back to the Phazon, the main room of Phazon Mines,
Do it.
or the first room. Whee!
Woo, bonk. Fucking pinball in here.
The plan.
Yeah, I guess they kind of hoped a Metroid would eat their Phazon infused garbage.
Away. Hello. This room will stay exactly how you said it,
in Metroid,
by the way.
No.
This room will stay exactly how you said it. Hello, all of you.
Goodbye. Bye, children.
Whee!
What's the game where she gets a baby Metroid?
Super Metroid.
Huh?
Ah, yes, haven't been. It's a morph ball puzzle, but you know, underwater.
Oh wow, that makes it
Water are you waiting for?
more puzzly.
I think there's a missile here, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong about many things in my life.
Why not, right? Hello.
Damn!
The hell of a fucking
What a
jump,
jump.
my dude.
30-foot vertical leap. At least horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oi.
Who did that?
Oi, pal.
Oi!
Oi.
Oi!
Oi. My arsehole.
Oi, fuckhead.
Now?
Ah, yes, you can kind of move the crane back and
Yeah,
forth here.
there's an upgrade in there. Hello, missile.
Ah, that's a regular missile pack that our pirate dropped. We
Yeah,
actually
that's-
already got that one.
That's what I meant. Oh no, it's just a okay, it's not an upgrade one.
Yeah. That's just like 5 missiles that a
Like
pirate
just 5
dropped.
missiles.
Right. I'm trying to think if there's like anything
Well,
else, but like
hello.
we had the power bombs the first time we came around here, which is where like a lot of the things are. There's definitely a lot of things you'd be able to get through like walking back around places again.
Yeah.
You know, places that we just haven't gone through without our without the fully kitted out upgrade set. That I kind of can't be bothered just going around the entire
That's
game
fair.
to figure it
I mean,
out.
That's fair.
I think this can be a fun game to go through. Like it's very much the the Metroid kind of way where the last few upgrades are kind of just, you know, they scatter all the upgrades around. The completion isn't really, you know, that much different than I've got, you know, 4 or 5 missiles left.
Yeah. Not much different. 200 missiles and 200.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We could get back to the main room via the frigate again.
Hello, Jaredon.
We're gonna not do that though, because fuck that.
That's fair.
I am instead going to take a shortcut through Chozo Room.
Huh.
On an elevator we've never actually been through yet, funnily enough.
Skipped it. Ran away from it.
Yep.
I did no thanks.
Anyway, we come back here, and we are actually in the room right next to where we got the ice beam. Got the toads in a half pipe and stuff. And we go over this way. Get a save point that we have used once before. Do-do-do-do. Then a little morph ball hole that leads.
Roly poly. Roly, roly, roly.
This. Yes, one last
Friends
hello
try
to
eat
Toad
friends.
friends.
It's fine.
They don't try to eat you, they succeed.
Yeah, that's true. Good to eat, friends.
So now we are back in the Talon overworld on the opposite side of the frigate. So we came through here once. It was where we met the flying pirates the first time around. At the very start of the frigate crash site.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
I don't give a fuck.
Probably still be out here.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh, Samus's eyes.
I believe Jennifer Hale does the random grunting for Samus in this game. You'll notice they've removed the Phazon from...
Come and eat it.
Yeah, I guess the pirates kind of saw it there and didn't want it to go to waste, you know?
Eat it. Stuffed it in their maws.
Get that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Just checking. There was at one point a missile upgrade there.
Ah, use both.
Not here.
Roll. Roll not into a dead end, but progress.
Or at least to our ship. Honestly, I know this map ridiculously well, and I can pathfind from any two rooms.
Was
really well.
We parked right next to Ridley too all along.
I mean, he's sort of just been off doing his thing this whole game. We saw his shadow in Phendrana Drifts. Clearly been traveling. Besides, I don't really know what would make you suspect a Ridley.
I know. He hasn't been in this game.
He doesn't exist.
He doesn't exist.
He said hi, then he fucked off to some other planet, probably.
He's a dragon. They don't exist.
True.
No Ridley's here. Only idiot space pirates.
Anyway, time for this to take forever to load. Shoot that door as fast as possible. Then we sit.
Alright. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm hydrating. You know? Oh, hey, there's nice,
the seal.
lovely circular temple
Let's
ground.
theorize on what on earth Ridley's doing, while Samus is doing all this. Is he just sitting having a coffee somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
He's chilling.
Maybe he's doing science at the pirate base. I don't know.
He doesn't seem like the type to, I mean, not to do science. I mean, he really loves science, but to do science with other people, nah.
Ugh, well,
To
time
do
to
science
get myself
while
comfortable
Samus
for
is
no
running
particular
around,
reason.
he's like, nah, I'm chilling. I'm waiting until she breaks the seal.
No, there we go.
Seal broken.
Turns out it was just a key to the fireman's key to the elevator.
Oh, great, we made a shiny thing.
Yep.
No one's gonna see that.
No one. Especially not this guy.
Especially not Ridley. Hey, Riddles. Samus!
Hey, Samus, how you doing?
Hey, Ridley. Ridley! Ah! Good boy!
Ah,
Whoops.
fuck.
Whoops. Are you stopping us from breaking the seal?
He blew up the elevator. I mean, not really.
What's he doing? I mean, apart from attacking him.
That's just attacking us, to be honest.
He doesn't really have a motivation beyond
I
just,
mean, he wants in.
kicking our shit. Yeah, he broke the elevator, though.
That's fine. That was necessary to the function of it.
Uh-huh.
So, this is Meta Ridley, genetically enhanced Ridley Metaform. Reborn,
Oh, that's what he was doing.
evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley, fearsome enforcer, its armored hide, extremely resilient, save the chest, which is thinner plating.
That seems like a design flaw.
Pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, kinetic breath weapon, meson bomb launcher, and ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Meta Ridley
They
is
really
also
like
a
to give them
formidable melee
names.
combatant. Making any sort of engagement a risky proposition.
This
So-
one's Mary. It's a flame strike thingy-mabig.
So,
This other one is Jane.
this is potentially the hardest fight, like, hardest single fight in the game. I would say that, the final boss is harder, but more for being an endurance contest.
It does seem like putting thinner plating on your chest is a bad idea.
I suppose. So he has several moves, including one where he just runs and
Hey,
dive bombs
Mr.
everything.
Dragon, why do you let the space pirates run around like idiots? You're the professor, right? Come on.
For this first phase of the fight, you're basically, you know, you can't do much to him when he's 3 miles away from you, obviously, and running in for dive bombing runs. Once he gets back, he will get this. By the way, the various columns of the place are slowly being destroyed as they get hit by bombs. One of the, like, toughest things I've done in a game is actually... yes, he can also come and land on you.
Fuck.
But one of the toughest things I've done in a game is actually, like, fight him with 99 health. Because, I mean, we've lost a little over half of that now.
Yeah.
Not quite there yet. Soon. At some point, the fight does have a phase
So
2.
those broken things drop health.
Yes, they just drop things like health and missiles if you need them. I believe they'll prioritize health if you're missing it.
Get back here, you asshole.
Yeah, now he's both mouth lasering and firing bombs at us. It's very easy to lose your lock on in this fight. But there we go. You can, a lot of the time you can actually use your laser to your radar to see where he's coming up if he disappears off of it. Because, like, you can see when he's flying way away, he's still out there on the radar. Yeah, it's in the top left.
I just realized.
I use it to see things when they aren't on the screen.
I never even know.
Yeah.
I've never noticed.
It's people don't really know that it's there a lot of the time. But it's very helpful because you can't really turn super easily in this game. Yeah, there's nothing there. He'll pop up. Yep, there we go. You can kind of use that to see where he is. Pretty soon it should happen. I might be wrong.
Phase 2.
I'm actually surprised. Maybe it's like a quarter health that it happens at. Yeah, like he has another attack that is kind of hell when you're doing this with 99 health. And yeah, the way that the game kind of whips you to the side, it's very easy to kind of dive into the bombs, basically.
Yep.
Right. Missed.
Missed.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, sir. It is a quarter health, isn't it?
Stop yelling.
Ah, here we go.
You big yelly boy. In the rain, go away.
Yet his wings are still on fire. Well, former wings. When you get him down to a quarter health, it burns his wings off, and now it's time for the close quarters section.
Big boy. Big boy doing
Yeah,
a
so
ramen.
this is the thing about this fight that is actually like way tougher. He
He's a
will
chargy
fucking
boy.
charge at you.
Hello with that said, however. We're fighting Ridley. Ridley!
So as I had said, as the thing says, the chest is still his only real weak point. To get to his chest, you need to shoot his open mouth. You'll notice when I hit that,
And you like, bars.
Yep. You can totally hit him like with just the right timing here. I'm not sure
For
if
some
it's.
reason, Ridley's not immune to boost ball.
Yes, you can do some real bullshit for Ridley. Like you can basically skip the first form of this by boost balling him in the chest. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this part of the fight, if you are not really good at these dodges,
He'll kill you?
he does like 50-ish damage with each of these dives. So like if you're doing this with 99 health and you're not used to dodging, like this will kill you a lot. I'm making this look easier than it is. By the way, when he spins like that, his tail is gigantic. And that can be pretty bad for you as well. Oh yeah, you can also kind of like stun him there when he like opens his mouth to yell at you. Like kind of stun lock him if he decides to do that again. Yeah, so like you can see how his tail is just absolutely gigantic, and I am like specifically watching it. But yeah, this dive, boy howdy does it end runs. Yeah, see, I can kind of like stun lock him there, depending on what he does in response. Super missiles are also quite good in this fight. Generally speaking, super missiles, they good. They should do it.
Hi, Ridley!
So hey,
Samus shot me!
Ridley is an unholy
Shit.
being on this sacred site,
Again.
and it's not very happy with him.
Shit! Oh shit! The Chozo statues are like, get the fuck
off.
out! I mean, not until you shoot him a bunch of times, but eventually, like, oh shit, get the fuck out, buddy.
They were just waiting for their opening.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, the speedrun strat, you like do the speed missile strat that I had from before. Like if you're just tapping that super quick, you can actually just do a fucking shit ton of damage to him.
The geese are back.
Yep. Turns out all you really needed was the souls of dead geese to activate
Also,
the
you
temple.
guys, I hope you guys realize I've been writing Metroid fanfiction the entire time I've been streaming this game.
Obviously.
And then this is all my fanfiction. Yeah,
Aw,
sorry, Doc,
yes.
you missed the dude.
Literally just now.
I mean, I've called the Chozo swans. Those are geese. Like,
Yeah.
the space pirates are sophomore or university student dropouts. I mean, the fanfiction is there.
Thank you.
And yes, yeah, oh yeah,
because it has
it's got
fuck.
swears in it. And that the Chozo fuck trees.
You are no
I'm
tree,
just-
but fuck you, Ridley.
I've just spent this entire time writing fanfic lore.
Yep.
Or saying fanfic lore, I guess.
So hey, welcome to the Impact Crater.
Alright.
There's a save room right here. If we want to go back, you can still go up that, so this is not a point of no return, but let's see what we see in here.
Hello.
First things first, and fairly importantly.
Grossness. We're trying.
Really, most importantly, this stuff.
You know,
Limited
crafting
data on
fanfic
unknown
lore.
material available. Material highly radioactive. You'll take damage from direct combat.
So it's just like super Phazon.
Mutagenic qualities at least 86% greater than Phazon. Unshielded bioforms below index level P will suffer fatality within moments. So
That
yeah,
sounds awesome. Jump right in.
this is double Phazon. It will fucking kill you. Even with the Phazon
Yeah,
suit.
there we go. Super Phazon.
Got the Lumigep, Phazon charged reptiles.
Reptiles will survive anything.
Lumigep travel in swarms. They're another swarmy type enemy. That they like radiate Phazon, so watch the fuck out for them.
Fairly infinite.
They'll figure it out
They're
eventually.
finite eventually. Oh. Yonk.
Yeah, Orange Phazon is like not really a thing again in the rest of the series. This room's kind of infamous, I should say,
Ah.
for a reason.
Oh boy! Platforms above.
Because that is not a
Super
Metroid.
Phazon pit. Hello.
That is not a regular Metroid anyway. Vision Metroid.
Ah.
Metroid with the ability to split into two forms. Vision Metroid is the mutant, capable of splitting in two, splitting endows new creatures with invulnerability to most weaponry.
Oh boy!
Effect is unstable, resulting in weakness to a type of weapon fire. Vulnerability appears to be random due to the chaotic nature of Phazon mutation.
Boy! Random weakness.
These guys, when you shoot them a bunch, they split into small ones with a beam weakness like the pirates. The thing being that they spawn infinitely in this room.
It seems that chat loves this room too.
Everybody loves this room. So there we go. That is a...
Eyes yellow.
Yep.
They are still color-coded, I think.
Yes. Yeah, these Metroids don't freeze. They don't have any of the regular Metroid weaknesses. And again, infinite. So let's not spend any more time than we need to in this room.
Apparently all still weak to power bombs, though.
Yes, power bombs will still blow them the fuck up. You get latched onto by one, that's a way to deal with. It's generally the way I deal with most of my issues.
I think the best way to get around fission Metroids, ignore them.
Ideally, they will fucking go for you, though. It is kind of impossible to go through this room without getting grabbed by someone.
And
I'm glad that this place had fish tanks put in, though.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know if that ever gets commented upon.
Little babbies. Hello.
Refill your missiles. Yeah, this room is like really, really creepy. All the giant teeth spears and stuff.
Are we inside the warp?
No, actually. Okay. We are just inside of the impact crater.
So there's just teeth everywhere then?
Yes. There is, the worm lives inside of this. Yeah, there we go. This is usually the place where you get grabbed. Did it mutate the planet,
and so the planet now has teeth?
I think this might just be the crater.
Why crater have teeth?
Like the meteor itself. Kind of surprised about that. There we go.
There we go.
Sometimes those guys have some weird immunities. Like periods where they're immune, because you know you have to make them even worse.
Right? Absolutely.
Speaking of even worse, F off.
This is like a sentient meteorite that's actually just like a giant beast.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
That doesn't really come up until Prime 3, but basically.
It's just a giant beastie, that's why all the teeth. See?
Of course, we can't finish the game without a rusty spider ball track.
So, Chozo are swans.
I do love this fucking, like, Silent Hill-ass organic-looking spider ball track.
It's creepy as fuck. But so if the Chozo are swans...
Well, luckily for me, there is
and the space pirates are sophomore. What is this boy? What is this big meteor?
Is this boy?
Okay, so we're getting a number of limbs. That's a lot of limbs, so I'm going for a bug? Some sort of bug? Yes, big old bug. Okay, what are we going for here?
It's leaving.
Bye!
Get ready to see that jumping animation a whole bunch. So this, of course, is the Metroid Prime. Highly evolved Phazon producing life form.
Ooh.
Aberration, known as the Metroid Prime, source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. Genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons, brief periods. Head is only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. Ultra frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, particle wave projectors, massive strength, barbed carapace, make it lethal in melee combat, because of course the pirates gave it a bunch of weapons.
Well,
recommended maximum firepower when engaging this enemy.
I just have one question.
Sure.
What social media site does Metroid Prime use?
Ooh.
I mean, we
Gab.
figured Reddit for the Space Pirates, Tumblr for the Chozo, obviously.
Gab.
What's this guy? Gab? This guy is Gab?
Absolutely. So, you can only hurt the Metroid Prime by when it's like with the beam color that it's currently showing, and it has to hit it on the face.
Yeah.
Its color will determine the types of attacks it uses.
Yep.
All four forms do have that like giant face laser or that giant mouth laser thing. Will have different effects on you though, depending on what type it is. Usually the attacks are of a few different types. If you get too close to him or he gets too close to you, He will swipe at you with those giant talons. A little definitely scary.
The Japanese version of the game changed it to an actual Ultra Mutant Metroid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so in this version of the game, like in the way this is, it is not technically a Metroid. It just has Metroid-like properties, which led the pirates to name it Metroid Prime. These like barriers will give you some cover, but they will get destroyed as time goes on. Although, as you've seen, the fight actually does kind of change locations somewhat. Ow. So yeah, that one will fuck up your screen. By the way, there's a reason that these are here.
Hello.
Yeah, so when you
Hello.
swap him from rooms for all the rest of the rooms, like when you manage to damage him, he will literally just fucking charge at your face.
Hello, Chargy boy. Apparently they just have a thing about charging me, man. Ridley did it too.
Yep. Oh yeah, charges at this point in the game are quite big.
They just want to ram their face into your body.
So in general, as soon as you stop seeing that, like his colors, get in those divots.
Get in the hole, Samus.
Here we go. So you know how I mentioned the ice beam combo? The ice beam fucking sucks against this guy. Like it fires very slowly. He is constantly moving, so you're like always hitting where he was. The ice spreader does not have that problem. The ice spreader will in fact one-shot him.
Nice.
Out of that form, that is.
Nice.
So every time he is in ice form, just spend 10 missiles, shoot the ice spreader at him, you'll be thankful. I do love that these rooms get progressively more fucked up as you go along. Oh, we got the final mode. We also got this attack. So this is a tractor beam. It pulls you in so that he can smack you. The smack does a bunch of damage, and you kind of gotta like really, really fight it. It takes him quite a while to let go as well. Yes, it has, so those missiles that it shoots when it's in the plasma mode are, like, poisonous. They leave little gas clouds.
The original lore being written before they figured it was a trilogy, so
Yeah.
then they changed things around when they made the trilogy. We
By the way,
are, of course, playing the fun version, the original.
Right. By the way, the Wave Buster is quite effective against him. I haven't used it yet, mostly to kind of change things around. And because, like, of the 4 beams, the homing properties of the Wave Beam mean that you can focus more on just, dodging lasers and missiles and stuff. And your beam shots will basically make their way over. So, like, I generally tend to not use the Wave Buster against him. Sometimes you will get bounced up into his little claw there. Yes, basically.
We high-fived his tail, yeah!
A little bit.
Woo!
Anyway, when you get bounced against him, you get like a little brief point where you don't, or where like you can kind of get away from that, or from the tractor beam, but mostly when he uses it on you, you're kind of just taking damage.
Yeah.
By the way, you can also do like a little bit of cheeky damage when he has his thing out. Oh yeah, this is also a thing. These balls will basically just home in on you and be real annoying if you let him use them. He has those in most forms. That was just the first time he used it.
Just forever chasing this dude.
Yep. Every time you do a quarter of damage, he gets more. He goes down into a new room for a quarter of his health and damage. He starts using more and more attacks.
I always feel like a lot of developers have this fun.
This can be a very bad thing to do. Not blowing up these balls because they will continue chasing you. Oh, he decided to stay plasma, and that's fine by me.
That's true.
You may notice we are setting his face on fire and doing time damage. So like, plasma is not too bad, although the laser is quite deadly in plasma because it actually does like do lasting damage to you. Basically, this fight throws out like every mechanic in the game at you, which is why I'd say it's harder than the Mecha Ridley fight if you're doing like 99 health. Just because it is a real endurance test, and it is like, can you react to every single one of his things?
For a very long time.
Yeah, for like quite a while. He will also eventually just start charging you too. Ah, yes, and in this room, he will even just start flipping his weakness at random, like without you knocking him out of it. But yeah, like, even being able to do this much this well is, like, I have played this game an awful lot. And we've lost 3 energy tanks worth of health, by the
Yeah,
way. Like,
yeah.
I would be dead in a 99 health run.
Yeah.
It is a really fun way to play this game if you like a challenge. Like, I think the fights are harsh but fair in this version. He has changed to ice, which is actually good. Nope, he's changed back to this, which is also fine.
Missiles.
Like, super missiles are very effective against him. Oh, there we go. Well, that's phase 1 done.
Well, it wouldn't be a fight of boss if there wasn't more than one phase.
Mm-hmm. I really like this fight. Like, I really like Ridley. I really like Metroid Prime. I even really like the Omega Pirate, which is a really hard fight, but also, like, fair. I think the last 3 bosses in this game are really strong.
Hello.
So we did manage to blow up its like the armor that all the pirates gave it.
You're gross.
But it's not dead yet. This is the Metroid Prime. And I'm kind of a little bit in its way right now.
Yeah.
Core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates the Phazon energy form. Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon fused arm cannon will damage it. Generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. Entity can also spawn Metroids to assist in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. This fight is quite a lot.
So, he's not actually an insect, he's a squid.
Yep. Good with power armor. You will get a bunch of health refills from all of the random stuff in this room.
Do birds not like squids? Is that why they hate this guy?
By the way, it will get up on you. Okay, so when it does this, here we go. First it goes invisible, that you can kind of suss it out with this. But yeah, here we go. When you step in this Phazon pile, you basically just do a fucking number on it. Yeah, you actually will get to spend a lot of this fight in the X-ray visor mode, or really all your visor modes. What you're looking for it to do is create a puddle of Phazon by like putting its tentacles in front of it for a little while, like that. Once you see that, that's when you've got a Phazon puddle.
Yep,
There we go. It disappears from one visor. It will usually, yeah, it's basically cycles between
I
the
don't
various
know.
visors.
I mean, there's some slight jellyfish, but I'm getting more of a squid.
Yeah, when you actually...
Maybe a cross between the two. A jellyfish.
I'm having trouble actually staying in the puddle because it will get smaller as you soak up the Phazon for this hyper mode. Hyper mode becomes an actual mechanic in 3, but this is like the first time it shows up. This fight in 1 has like a lot of implications for the rest of the series. In fact, go and oh look, it spawned Metroids.
Hello.
These are regular Metroids, which does mean that they will be regular dead.
Yeah, there we go.
Here we go. We can see the full power fit hyper mode. A little under half health now. The Metroids are sources of like health and ammo, which is nice.
Yeah.
Not that you need missiles at all in this
No,
fight, except
no.
to deal with the Metroids.
Yep.
It's kind of a shame to me that this fight doesn't take more place in the regular visor because I love the color scheme of this thing, and you spend like 2/3 of the fight in either X-ray visor or thermal visor. Yeah, basically you just want to stay away from it. I would say the first form of this fight is definitely harder. You're mostly just dodging all of its attacks here. By the way, it does make other types of Metroids too. Still just as
power
weak.
bomb can't fix.
Yep. When you get into hyper mode, this will stun lock it and look hilarious.
Yeah.
You do want to be careful to make sure it like actually, you know, stuns it and it's not using a grounded attack, you know, like the earthquake attack here. But by this point in the game, you will be pretty good at dodging those shock attacks because the Omega Pirate uses them, all of the Elite Pirates use them. Like that one, that attack is kind of old hat by this point. You sort of just know the space jump timing for it. It's really just when it tries to get in your face that you got to be a little careful. Yeah, there we go. It's now swapping between visors without creating a puddle. Because it is down to its last hit. Hello?
Well,
I have no idea if the puddle of Phazon that it came from its suit will damage you. It might. It's like to our left right now. I don't know if that's red or blue. It won't let you activate hyper mode. It's sort of just the puddles of Phazon that it makes. Find out. Doesn't seem like it hurts you. At least, oh no, it's over there now. Nope. Might as well do some science.
yeah. Well, it is blue.
Ah, yeah, it is
It's
blue Phazon, so you're fine.
My dude, make a puddle. You know you wanna eat?
Think
Spit?
there's anything else I have to do to make him do
What
this.
is it doing when he's making a puddle?
I have no idea. It's just
Vomiting.
creating Phazon,
He's vomiting.
basically. Yeah, something like
It's
that.
always like, yeah, he's throwing up. We're basically standing in his sick and then throwing it back out.
But yeah, this is the only problem with this fight. Once you've figured out its attack patterns, you're kind of just at its
Let's
mercy.
just sit and wait until he decides to make a puddle.
Yep.
My dude, make a puddle.
There we go.
There we go.
It of course makes Fission Metroids now, because why not? Where are you? There you are. Oh, there we go. That is Metroid Prime.
Alright.
Just a few more cutscenes, and I believe we should get the highest percentage cutscene. I think.
We're at 89, 90?
Yeah.
90. We're at 90.
We're at 90 right now.
Because we got energy tank plus the artifact.
Blech.
Uh-oh. Samus, hen, always make sure it's dead first.
Right, there is one for 100%. I don't remember if we get the thing.
Oh, it yanked the Phazon right out of us.
Yep, it eats your Phazon suit.
Sure that won't come into play ever.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Ah, so we won't get the post-credit stinger. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, the only game that has like stuff that has like implications for the rest of this, or the only scene that has implications for the rest of the series.
And Metroid Prime's dead. No more. That's it. It's done. It's over.
Yeah, so you know how you were asking about the Dark Samus thing?
Uh-huh.
Well, the 100% ending to this game is it goes back to the pile as this sort of irradiated pile of Phazon sticking there, and Phazon suit hand sticks out of it with an eyeball on it.
Thank you, Pinball City Crime Fighter. And yeah,
Thank
don't
you.
do the Metroid Prime if you can't do the Metroid Time.
Yeah, so the timed escape sequence is at the start of this game for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, it's right at the start.
Which
Yeah,
is
we had that.
kind of Super Metroid-y.
Yeah.
But then Super Metroid has an actual timed escape sequence at the end. It just
Yeah.
does it here. But yeah, so Dark Samus is Metroid Prime. With your Phazon, with the Phazon suit that she literally steals from Samus.
Told you.
Yep.
I told you.
And yeah, Prime 2 was one of the first times that Samus had like Prime 2 was the first time she had her Zero suit. And then Metroid Zero Mission came out, I think, soon after Prime 2.
That's true. Other M is a Metroid Prime.
David Zoid Kirsch. Like Zoid's Scoob.
It's a Zoidberg.
Yeah, we will probably eventually see Zero Suit Samus in Metroid Prime 2.
On the list.
It is on the list.
It's on the list.
It will not be as silly as this playthrough, admittedly.
Don't know the speed strats for that one.
A, it's less busted. B,
Fair,
I don't
fair.
know then.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
I don't.
clearly, before we play it, you have to learn them.
I know that it's a lot harder to do shit in 2 versus this game. I mean, it's harder to do things in like later releases of this game.
Yeah, yeah.
They
that's
tightened
why
up a
we're
lot
playing
of the
original.
stuff, but like the reason Prime 1 is my favorite is because it has so much bullshit in it. Like, we just basically picked a route and went around it this game, doing whatever we wanted in this world. And like, I really enjoy playing the game like that. It's really, really fun. But yeah, like they locked down a lot of the easy physics and like room geometry type tricks. There's
so
stuff
you
you
can't
can
just
do.
stand on everything now.
Basically, like they when they made Prime 2, they recognized that like a lot of the stuff they put in Prime 1 was like really stand-onable.
Everyone can stand on this, yes.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
One thing I will say, I think this game is a bit more colorful, partly because the Dark World in Prime 2, which is like half the map, is gray and blah.
Yeah.
It does make up for it by having some ridiculously good areas, but it's...
Like, clearly we need to play 2 at some point so I can expand my lore.
You're right, because there's a whole new alien species
Yes!
to meet into.
I need to discover what species they
I
are,
mean-
what social media sites they use, how much they fuck shit up. I need to know all of these things.
Their animals will be very easily, at least.
Yeah.
They like lamp. But don't worry about it.
What if we think the Space Pirates where we gave them an animal? We made them some sort of lizard and I can't remember
Some
what it
form.
was.
There was some form of lizard.
It was. I've forgotten. I'm not keeping track of my own lore. It's terrible.
Yeah, basically, like, Prime 2 takes really long to get to some of the really cool areas, I feel like.
Well, we killed Ridley. Again.
It happens.
He'll probably revive. Again.
As happens, yes.
They just keep picking up his pieces and putting them back together.
Basically. I mean, by fusion, he's actually dead, but then the X, basically reconstitute him from his DNA.
Hard mode active.
So hard mode is, you do half damage, you take double damage.
Ah.
It is very difficult. Partly because in a lot of places it's tough not to take damage.
Yep.
Yeah, the early part of 2 was a very unique experience where, like, being out... It's basically like they actually force you to go through what is the equivalent of a various suit area without the various suit,
Oh.
but with, like, things to lower the damage. Or, you know, like little safe zones that you can go into, and you have to jump from thing to thing, and it's kind of, like, quite scary.
What if the Dark World, but it looked like the meat, right?
I think that would be pretty cool.
What are we gonna
Alright.
do?
Good question. We're only an hour into stream. Maybe we look for these last items somewhere. Maybe we, like... wonder if there's, like... There's, like, a Metroid Prime power-up map somewhere. Or we'll just fucking case the place. That is kind of a lovely map. Alright, so... we got that one there.
I like the icon for Metroid.
Space
pretty
Invaders.
Pretty good.
Oh man, the fun part's when we're definitely gonna have to go through the, this again. So we definitely got that one. We definitely got that one. I don't know if we got the ones that are in, like, the root cave and stuff. There's probably at least one we didn't get. By the way, you can refight the Metroid Prime at any time. Once you beat it, you basically just get punted back to whatever your last save was.
We're missing one energy tank and one bomb.
Yes, I believe it's 8 power bombs and 14 energy tanks. However many we have across. It's very easy to tell how many you're missing of those.
So the rest will be missiles?
Oh, they might all be missiles. We have 8 power
Oh, we have
bombs.
8 power bombs. Okay.
Don't know when that happened.
Huh.
Definitely paying attention.
We're paying attention very, very hard.
Yep.
I think I
It's-
saw you had 7 at some point, and I
Yeah.
assumed that was the max.
Yeah. It is always missiles, basically, because there are
Yeah.
far more missiles than, like, everything else combined. There's a lot of places where I'm like, oh, it's totally gonna be around here somewhere. But let's first check the root cave, because it wouldn't... There's like 3 missiles over there. I know we got the one that's like in the tunnel. I'm not sure about the other 2.
Yeah, we're at 90%,
Plus it's right here.
so that'll be 1 tank and 9 missiles.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. We're hunting. We're 100% in it. We're doing it.
Might as well. We got an hour to kill.
Yep.
And I just love moving around in this game. Like, this was one of those games that came out at like a really formative age for me, and like it was also probably the second Metroid I ever played after Fusion. Like, I didn't play Super Metroid all the way through until I lived here, so like post college. And I was doing this in high school. You know, like I was playing Metroid in high school.
I've never
so
played
we
a Metroid
have
game.
been up to that room. Definitely gotten that one. However, I think I may have actually forgotten.
One in this room and one in the tunnel.
Yeah, like we definitely got the one in the tunnel, and we definitely got the one up there because I've been in there. But I believe it's like point this. I thought it was like you blow up this somehow, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, right, we did get both of them.
We got all these ones, I think.
Yeah, I believe it's actually at the top of the room behind like a...
Yes, it's behind the vines, yep. We got that one.
Okay, so that's all the ones on this side. I think I'm probably gonna go to Chozo Ruins instead of the frigate. I'm sure that the thing that's here is in the frigate, but I don't want to go to the frigate. Like, I'm sure I'm missing something in the frigate, but I don't want to go there.
He doesn't want to go. Yeah, the grapple hook is just
Grappling
a very
hook is
specific area thing.
very much like, yeah, it's not really a mobility upgrade. I will grant that, but I also think the game works really well as it is. I also think the Morph Ball, while not strictly a mobility upgrade, is like a good, fun thing. A good mechanic on its own. I mean, I kind of feel like the screw attack is the same thing as the grapple beam in 2.
Yeah. We totally stole Ridley's skull. 100%.
Yeah, the Prime Trilogy sort of just moves like it moves. So anyway... We got both upgrades in this room, I believe. Or all 3 upgrades in this room. Because there was the energy tank that was there was the thing under the half pipe, and then there's the swingy thing over there that we got.
5 energy tanks.
It would be really nice if the game actually just told us how many things I had gotten
like
in the
map,
various areas.
yeah.
That would be a boon.
I do think that like games with upgrades and chances should mark them on a map. Especially when they have them.
There is potentially one that I missed over here.
Whee!
I'd be kind of curious what they do with 3. Yeah, I don't think I got the one that's on the side in this room.
The boost this time. I don't think I ever came back.
Not the we did come back here because there's another room behind this one.
Right.
What we didn't have the first time we came around, and what I forgot the second time around was kind of like left the room for a bit. But what I forgot to do the last time we were here was come up to this little thing right here.
Hello.
There's one of our missiles.
Whoop, whoop. What's the percentage to get the extra end cut?
I think it might be everything.
100%.
I could be wrong about that, though.
Me, yeah! Thank you!
Super missile the tree not in plaza, then go behind leaves in room after magma pool.
Alright.
I think we did actually get this one, just to be sure.
It is 100. Okay.
Yeah. Game keeps it 100. We're also like functionally immune to these scarabs now. Takes like 50 of them hitting us. Whee!
And there. 5 energy.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Tree seems to weaken cellular decomposition. That's fun. Oh, that's fun. Whoop. Didn't actually know that was over there. I always that's like one of those ones I always forget.
Yeah, that's true. That is kind of hidden in a very mean way.
F off, bees.
They're more like mosquitoes.
In a way, I suppose. Easy, every time.
Yeah, whoop whoop. Samus is pretty awesome. Who doesn't want a double jump?
Alright, so this one. I kind of figured there was just a lot of random shit I was missing in Chozo Ruins because there were a lot of places where I like walked through and was just sort of grabbing things as I remembered them that hopefully we had all the upgrades for.
Where are we on this? Oh.
Yeah, we got the one that was in this room. Spider ball one that goes right there.
Get that lovely energy tank in the training area.
I would presume so. Yes, we did get that.
I know we got the one in the Hall of Elders. And the main plaza.
Whee! Whee! Yeah, there's the power bomb that was behind this wall the first time we went through here. There we go.
Ah.
Yep, so there is that one.
Telltale sound. Yes.
Thank you!
Greetings, this is Space Pirate Captain. My cat and I have found a very nice wandering planet with some very nice moth people. We're going to build a cabin.
Oh no. Oh no, I know the moth people.
Yep.
Oh no. Well, we'll see Space Pirate Captain when we get around to Metroid Prime 2.
We have no idea when. Way.
God knows what we're even going to play next. I should
Honestly, I
really,
probably should go the other way.
really have a look and have a look at our list.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm going to grab my laptop.
Go nuts. Right now, I'm mostly just wandering around, thinking of other places that I might have.
So did we get all my, like, scans and lore?
I mean, there's a lot of just random one-time scans, so I would not say that for 100% certain.
Can you, like, tell how much percent you got? Does it tell you anything?
One of our neighbors is setting off things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if these would fill in or like would have question marks or not if I didn't have them. Yeah, it's like the creatures definitely really didn't like that for some reason.
Nope.
Really doesn't like the logbook for some reason.
Wow, yeah.
So you can see there's a lot of random like enemies that I haven't gotten. By the way, it will show the pictures that you see
Oh, it
as
shows
well.
your scan percent on the loading.
Yes, it all. You can also see that there.
No, it shows item percent. Oh, okay.
Or yeah.
You
I'm
just
not
have to-
actually
you just
sure
have
if it
to
ever
guess.
shows
You just have to guess.
scan percent.
My scan percent is
Is much.
a number.
Scan percent is many. Many of.
Yeah, we're not going for scan 100%. I was just wondering if it showed you anywhere, like
Yeah.
the number.
The thing about the like scans and shit is that it's like it's an awful lot.
A lot of very missable enemies.
A ton of missable enemies and like it's like totally random things that you would have no reason
We
to
did
think.
seem to get like the lore and stuff though, so I'm happy.
We might actually have 100%. And yeah, the only notification it ever gives you is at 50% and 100%. We saw 50% back like in forever ago. Now I'm reasonably certain I got every single upgrade in this like set of rooms here, the ones that lead to the charge beam and all that. But let's be certain about this. We did come back here, and I'm pretty sure that's when I grabbed all of the ones in the rooms beyond this. And yeah, there was one here. So there's that one. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually got everything in here. Definitely got all the stuff in like the northwestern portion of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we missed Ice Shriek Bats. But yeah, the game definitely wasn't really meant to get 100% of a lot of the like scan data and stuff, because it's got some bullshit.
Yeah.
We definitely got the 2 that are in the Dynamo, and yeah, we got the 1 in the Watery Hall, so I'm not even gonna check that. That's on camera.
Yep.
That was last week, so that was like recent enough that I remember.
Cool.
I like this room because it doesn't have the, or because it doesn't have Chozo ghosts in it, despite the fact that it totally did. But yeah, there's a lot of like just random enemies that you would have no reason to think only show up once, that absolutely only show up once. It would not surprise me if we have every single thing in Chozo Ruins. The only part that would be like maybe not to me is the like this far off area near where the ice beam was. Like there's so many random places in here. I mean, we got the one in the furnace, the one in the crossway. There's actually none in that room there with the Elder Chamber. It's just an energy tank. This map I don't think has energy tanks, or does it? Oh yeah, there they are.
Oh yeah.
These
Yeah, it
things.
does. Yeah. Cause
Silly me.
that on there.
Yeah.
There's. If I had to guess, maybe one of the ones we've missed this year. I mean, that's the highest concentration.
Ooh, the missile on the burn dome. That's a worthwhile question to ask. I think I got it, but I'd rather be certain about that. I'm pretty sure I got it, but let's just check. Because we're here.
Here.
Again, this is all basically improv, and this is why getting 100% in this game is quite tough, because you have absolutely no way to know what you have and haven't gotten.
Yep.
Oh
god, yeah. I think a lot of games.
Because you get the bombs
now...
from here, so I'd be shocked if I didn't just bomb this wall. Yeah, there we go. There was, in fact, a missile upgrade over here.
Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of games have realized that when there's a game with like collectibles, like giving you some sort of notification of when you've gotten them is.
Yeah, when you've gotten them, like maybe marking off on your map where they are.
Yeah.
That's like any kind of map utility in these kinds of games is usually the sort of thing that I go like really, really happy that I'm really, really happy for.
Oh yeah.
As always, ESA is just like marks off the map really aggressively, and a lot of that was added in patches because players were like, "Hey, it'd be cool if you like did it like this." And Tempuli's a pretty cool guy, and he did it. Yeah, we've definitely gotten everything in here. So let's go over to Magmore because it would not surprise me if there's some shit in Magmore that I missed.
Yeah.
You can see Magmore is like one big long line basically, so we can kind of just case the entire thing. Yeah, true. There's a lot of ice stuff in Phendrana, so maybe we just get off in Phendrana and take a look there. Like, make our way through here, go to Phendrana Drifts, and hit a bunch of places there. Because, yeah, it's like, of course they'd put a bunch of ice things that you need the plasma beam for in the Phendrana Drifts. Yeah. It makes sense. We just, you know, elided a lot of the backtracking that would have forced us to go there with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we absolutely have not gotten the missile that is in the Thardis' room, because that's... because it requires the grapple bap. I also did the thing that I always do there. Bounced against the little wire. So that is one of the upgrades that I am 100% certain that we are missing. That time I just jumped too early. Mostly because I was being shot at by an angry swan ghost. There we go. I really should just start hitting L for all of my jumps here. Because it makes you go so much fucking further. I think I used to just do it by reflex, but I've kind of lost a lot of that muscle memory. I'm not sure if 2015 counts as a deep cut, but Grapple Bap is from Wind Waker. Yeah, use the Grapple Bap. Use the grippity bit. Excuse me.
Yeah, I really.
Yeah. L-jump physics are great. There's like a lot of weird, legitimate exploits in the engine that just weren't quite fully baked when the game first came out. Like what happens, I believe what happens with L-jumps is that it locks in, like when you hit the L button to lock on like this, it locks you into whatever momentum you have. And at the start of your jump, you're moving faster than at the end of your jump, than towards the end of it. So if you just jump and hit it immediately, you maintain a lot of that speed. A medium death cut. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, we definitely got everything in like these far corners. Let's check out mag more. Maybe it should mag less.
No, mag more. Always mag more.
Right, I think I got the one in the storage cavern. I think I got that one because it's the, whatchamacallit one. The X-ray visor one that we got when we last came through here. I'm probably just gonna hit this save point real quick. No, for safety's sake. Mostly from the game freezing up, which it hasn't done yet. Yeah, the thing about a lot of the weird mechanical stuff you can do in this game is it's actually not that, like, demanding controls-wise. A lot of it is sort of just understanding the physics engine. And just knowing about things like L lock jumps, because it really, really does make this like 10 times easier when you do. Like the fact that your jumps go further than you were ever intended to. It just ends up putting you in a lot of places. Yes, thank you. We have been talking to each other for quite a while.
I know, right?
A little bit of time.
We would have run out of things to say after. No. Oh my god, at least.
Yep.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. What the shit, honey?
We're not quite at half our lives yet.
No, that's true.
Okay, yeah, we did get the one in the storage cavern because I can see it on the map there, so that's fine. We got the one in here because this is the one that like has the invisible platforms that you X-ray visor for.
Oh,
yeah, those
someone
ones.
was talking about a pit.
The pit here? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can see the room. We've been in that room. That has a missile
Ah.
upgrade in it, but yeah, there's like a bunch of.
Right. Yep. I remember
This
that.
whole floor here has its own set of stuff. We did get this one. Yeah, that's everything between here and Phendrana. And like I said, I do agree that Phendrana's probably the place where we'll get the most bang for our
we didn't
buck.
really do very much backtracking.
And everything's frozen there, and there's
We
like
kinda-
rooms I've never been in.
Yeah, we kind of went for like the artifacts again, but we kind of beelined for.
Yeah. God, I love fucking nailing that guy before he notices I'm in here. They can be such assholes to hit, but like when you get the jump on them like that.
Feels good, man.
Yep.
I have to imagine we got that energy tank in that transport.
Yes, that's the double bomb jump one. You know, I said I was like totally sure that I could make this jump.
Yeah?
The reason that you totally can make this jump is with L-lock jumping. If you do it like correctly, not like an idiot.
No.
It's
Do it like an
pretty
idiot.
easy.
Do it like an idiot.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm hitting the lock button, because of course my L button is 2 buttons in this playthrough.
Yes,
There we
it
go.
is.
Yeah, it's
yes,
really easy
because
like that.
of the analog digital thing. Yeah.
I don't know if we've mentioned, but we've
Oh, we
mapped
definitely
the
did,
doll.
definitely
Well, we mentioned in the early streams, and we've mentioned in a while. So if people haven't been watching, we mapped the L button like
Yeah.
the analog press of the L versus the full click of the L. So like
Yeah.
pressing the L slightly versus pressing the L entirely.
Yes.
Those are 2 separate buttons on the Dolphin.
They have to be on this controller.
Yeah.
There
Most
isn't-
games don't care.
Yeah, most games don't care.
Metroid Prime does
Does,
care because
yes.
locking yourself in place is actually an analog L press, whereas locking onto a thing
It's a
is a
digital
full L press.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to map the analog and the digital to buttons. It doesn't work on the same one.
It doesn't like it very much.
No.
Okay, Phendrana Drift.
That's surprising. There's a lot of missiles.
Shocking.
The energy tank.
It wouldn't surprise me if the E-Tank we're missing is in here somewhere. It could really be anywhere though.
It takes a lot of half L presses.
Oh dear.
Bye.
We obliterated him.
Word.
Okay, so there. Up around here. Half the fun here is going to be just figuring out what I have and haven't done. Okay, there is one in this room. In fact, I know exactly where it is.
Ah, okay.
I just heard it, and it is in this pillar,
Alright.
in a sheet of ice. That is one. All uses of plasma are nice uses of plasma.
Hell yeah.
E-Tank Beyond the Ice. Yes, we did get that one. We literally walked through the room at the end of last stream, I think,
Yeah,
to go
I
get
think
it.
so, yeah.
So yeah, there are 2 missile. Okay, I know for a fact we didn't get this one.
Okay.
I know we got the other one because it's a plasma beam wall. I just couldn't be bothered to get the other one.
Ah.
I was like thinking there was one in there, but I was like, we're doing
whatever.
other stuff. I'll figure it out later if it's
Whatever.
there.
It's fine.
Oh, hello there.
Well.
Forgot these guys show up in here. They show up in a lot of these like ice caves, but only once.
Yeah. They're gone forever.
Yep. I've lost my visor completely, but
It's
at least
fine.
the doors have been unlocked.
It's fine.
Yeah, so this room,
I remember
this was an upgrade that we walked in to grab. I didn't really bother to do anything else because this guy exists.
Hello.
Go. Fun fact: power bombs.
Yeah,
He's
power
weak to
bombs.
bombs
Really good.
normally. Like you can when he's doing the heavy breathing thing, you can kind of get right up on
Oh
his
man,
nose.
that's so true. All uses of Phazon are nice uses of Phazon. Yep. Absolutely.
Phazon, the 69th element.
The power bombs, they blow shit up.
So anyway, the other missile that's in this
In that little divot. The pointy bit on the map.
There we go.
Ah, hello.
It'd be very easy to miss that that's a thing.
Hello, hello. Increased by 5.
Whee!
How many are? 4? 4.
Yes.
2, 3, 5.
Yep.
Plus an energy tank.
There's that one. Let's see. Okay, good. There's actually nothing over towards the Chapel of the Elders. I'm not surprised that we've already gotten a ton of shit. Ah, missile in the gravity chamber. Yep, that's definitely going to be one of them. Roll in the dungeon. Yeah, and then we got the other one that's in this room. That much is fine. Basically, we just gotta go deeper in. Yes, we did get the one you needed to grapple the glider for in the other side of Phendrana. Hey, door, open up.
Open.
Alright,
Open.
yep, there's
open.
only a power bomb in here, and that's the one we used
Mm-hmm.
to break everything, to just blow the fucking game up. This missile here we didn't get, so let's make our way over there. Let's also get bounced by this guy. Yes, we got that energy tank. I remember it. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Hello.
Fine, motherfucker.
Die. Die. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it can be really difficult to track down like the last few missiles you.
It's again, there's just no indication. If they made marks on your map when you got them, it'd be a matter of going through the 30 frames per second map.
You're gonna have to be like keeping track of.
Basically, yeah. There you are. Plasma beam might murder Big Shigas. I'm not actually sure. The power bomb does the work.
The plasma beam does work.
Just to make totally sure that I got the E-tank in this room, I'm going to skip the way that you're supposed to do it. But basically, normally you have to raise the water level to get up to that platform over there with that little hole.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, with a well-placed, well-cancelled jump. Yep, definitely got it. You go, tit.
Attack.
Damn us, come on. Anyway, let's go into the TARDIS room. That definitely has one. Oh yeah, we've never actually done this part. So like, you know how you're supposed to go through the pirate station and, you know, get back. Normally you'd get over to this door and realize it has no power.
Yep.
And you would have to use a combination of the super missile to break this, and then the thermal visor to shoot the thing in it. Power up the door to get access to the TARDIS. Oh, I'm gonna fucking wave bust this security drone.
Hell yeah.
Weep, weep, weep.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey, motherfucker. Yeah, we've just never been in these rooms at all.
Hell yeah.
I had no reason to go here. We entered the TARDIS from the back door, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, there's a Sheegoth here now, so I guess it's time to test a theory.
efficient.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's doing any damage or just getting soaked up. Maybe it's when he's vulnerable. Oh yeah, there we go. It was doing damage. Yeah, just less efficient.
He died.
Wow, that turns into a platform temporarily, huh? That's fascinating. Anywoo.
Afu.
Afu press.
Any whatchamacallit.
But yeah, this part is actually a thing you get to see in the instruction manual. There's a lot of like random stuff that if you let the attract mode play for long enough.
Yeah, we did see this.
Ah, yeah, you could totally stand on a Sheegoth to grab this upgrade. That's funny. Another way to skip this beam. Whee! Oh, this is another missile upgrade.
Roly-poly. Alright.
So there's that one. As was mentioned, we did miss the one in the gravity chamber. Because you need the plasma beam for it, and we did not have that at the time. From there, we did get this. We did get this energy tank. The only question I'd have is if I'm missing something in the pirate base proper, and I'm honestly not sure.
I guess we could always segue that where the.
Yeah, potentially.
Because that's the only other.
Bless you. And again.
Oh, dear.
Whoops. Well, that was a mistake.
It's always a mistake.
I am completely certain that we got the energy tank there because it's just in a random vial. There's a thing in Cordite you have to shoot with a super missile that I think we got. It's like in one of those research tanks things, and I'm not sure if we got it the second time around. 'Cause of course, we didn't go backwards for it, but I'm not sure if you have to go forwards or backwards. Yeah, we did get the Morph Ball track missile for sure. That was another one that gave you an aneurysm.
Oh, yeah, because, right, yes, that. Yes, that. Oh, God, why do I get so anxious?
I don't know.
I don't know. It just, hurts my stomach. It's terrifying.
Yeah, here is where the energy tank would be. We didn't have it.
Okay.
It's really mostly down to whether I got that, whatchamacallit thing or not. The, why can't I words? The one that's in the Cordite. Like in the...
Words are words.
In the test tube thingy. And I think I got
it. Oh boy.
If it happens after you get... If it shows up after you get the super missile, I definitely got it. If it doesn't, then it would mostly depend on if I went through the lab again. Oh, you know when I did get it. I know when I got it. I'm gonna go the right way. Nah, I want to go the other way. I got it when I was getting the artifact that's in the middle of the pirate base.
I don't remember us using glowing poppers.
Yeah, we didn't get that one. That's where the last
the
E-tank is. Yep. That is correct. Good call. I'm not surprised that it's in Phazon Mines, because of course.
Yep.
But that is absolutely the one we didn't get, because we actually never went through Phazon Mines backwards. And that's where we would have gotten it. So, yep, that's the E-tank we're missing at least.
Oh, cool. Your missiles?
I'm not sure. We've used some of our missiles now. Foolish. Deep. Hey, it's another one of these guys.
Great.
Yeah, so there's that missile upgrade. And the reason we couldn't get it last time is that you need this to melt the ice to create a really awkward grapple point.
Miss, how many do we need now?
God, we...
1, 2?
2. We need
Two?
2 more missiles. We're almost there, because we
did
needed
it.
4 when we first got that one with the spider ball track, and we got 2 on our way out to here. I would probably bet the last ones are in the Phazon mines, if I had to put money on it. Particularly things that we couldn't do the first time around that we could then do the second time.
Nope.
Yep, this is where I want to go.
Yeah.
With my half second in the in everyone's favorite map. It is very funny that the map is by far the worst thing, like, as far as the lag goes.
Yeah, that map just kills it.
I gotten myself stuck.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm fine. I had to go into Morph Ball to move.
It's fine.
So, like, I wasn't
It's
grounded, so I
fine.
couldn't jump.
It's fine.
But it wouldn't actually, like, land me on anything. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Still looking up games like short.
The grab bag next.
Yeah, problem is a lot
Yeah,
of
not a
ones
bad
on
use
the,
of our time.
A lot of the ones on the list are longer than I'd
Yeah.
like for grab bag.
Yeah, and we're only playing once a week.
Yeah.
This one was really nice for it, because we just sort of went through the whole thing and had a lot of shit to show off.
Yep. I got to write fan fiction. It's great.
Yup. The most important part.
Yeah. Problem is I just don't play that many short games. I've kind of exhausted all of them. There's definitely a bunch on this list that things from
Yeah.
that are short. I don't really play short games.
Yeah.
And it was not slash fic, it was just lore fic. Swans and geese all the way down.
Yup. Doom. Doom. Honestly, I probably would have done this first if I had known that we would beat the game in 1 hour.
Goodness.
K Dynamo,
Hey,
holy
Dynamo,
shit!
Wow,
Thank you for
thank
all of the
you.
gift subs. Everyone, enjoy your hoos.
Yeah. That's gonna go for a while. Thank you so much. It'd be weird if the swans and the geese fucked because they're cousins.
You know, family squabbles.
I'm not seeing that with bounds, just weird.
Well, enjoy, Riesen Kaule 99 QSO.
I'm glad I taught some people. Wow, this place is big.
Oh yeah, Phazon Mines is huge. We're looking for the elevator to Magmore.
Yeah, a lot more gift subs than we can play Tales of Symphonia 2.
Yeah, there you go.
I already suffered through Radiant Dawn.
Go
Over
to
there.
the A elevator, and then it's down. There we go. It should be. The elevator here. As we look over this map.
Over there?
Ah, so that's where it's gonna be. Yep, there we
Some
go.
Magmore Caverns.
All right, so we definitely got that one. We definitely got this energy tank by the
Yep.
Pirates.
And there's only 2
I
energy
got
tanks
this
in
one.
here.
I got this one.
Mr. Mara, thank you.
For continuing it even further.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely don't worry about
Oh,
it
no.
if you don't have the means.
Absolutely. We always
We
want
got
you guys
this
to take care of
one.
yourselves first.
Am I late to
Absolutely.
the party?
Yeah, so I've got all the ones that are on this lowest on the the sub-level 2 part of the map here. That much is certain. It would not surprise me if there's like a bunch around here that I don't quite have. Yeah, so we'll go over to here. We were in here briefly. This is the E-tank that we didn't have. Yes. I know that one for 100% certain.
All right.
Smack, 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 smack. Of course, the other possibility is there's just a bunch of random upgrades that I did not grab. They could be anywhere. I feel like the last upgrade you find is always like somewhat random in the sense that it's very easy to just happen to miss one.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah.
And to have no real influence over which.
Yeah.
Just be like, oops, slipped my mind at just the wrong time. Alright, I think we got the one in that Elite Control access. We got the one in the Metroid Quarantine. Maybe it is up at the top level. Got the one in Elite Research. Got the one in Security Access A. Honestly, I think we got all the missiles in Phazon mines. I have distinct memories of picking up all of these. Never thought we'd be back here, eh?
Yeah, we were. We're always coming back here. We never escape Phazon mines.
It is true.
So, does Phazon spread to the mines because of the meteorite land? And
yes.
Spread Phazon throughout the planet?
Yes, and the mines are like right next to. I missed. Shit.
Oh, boo.
There's also someone like right next to me here.
Hello. Red boy.
Oh, I thought I had the plasma beam on. He seems a little confused though, admittedly.
He's like, Samus hiding?
Where is she? Where did she go?
She's out of my view. Where did she go?
Yeah, along with, you know, making them immune to certain weapons, it also seems to have injured their object permanence a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. They're babies.
Oh, hey, he managed to not land in the Phazon.
Wow.
I'm kind of shocked.
Congrats, buddy. He
This
was not
one, on
so
the other
lucky.
hand...
We dunked him. We dunked him pretty hard, that one.
Been known to happen.
Yep. Spider ball, spider ball. That's whatever spider ball does, I guess.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that the pirates were able to get, like, the Metroid Prime. There's some weirdness to it where it's like the Chozo sealed it up along with the Metroid Prime, but the pirates were, like, able to get it. I'm not sure if it, like... It's possible the Prime burrowed back into the impact crater or something like that. There's a little bit of ambiguity to the entire series of events because, like, the pirates did know about Prime and, like, you know, gave it a bunch of weapons because they're idiots.
Because of course, they saw this being, this super powerful being, and they thought,
Why not? I can weaponize
let's
that.
strap a gun on it.
Yep. What if it had, like, artillery systems?
And armor. It would be badass with some armor on it.
True.
The space pirates don't do a lot of critical thinking. So, you know, their sophomore university shit.
Y'all are on fire. You have bigger things to worry about than me.
Yeah, I think Prime was just kind of grateful for a suit of armor.
So, here we go. This room got filled with, like, poison gas, and I would have actually been able to get this originally, but we didn't have a power bomb at the time. But if you blow up that grate with the power bomb, you turn the fan on in this, and it kills all the puffers.
Yeah, there we go. God knows where our last missiles are, though.
The last two missiles at this point, the two places they could be. Someone remind me if there's anything in the impact crater. I feel like the answer's no. But it's basically like the other part of Magmore Caverns and the
No.
Yeah, nothing over there.
Overworld ruins, caverns, drifts, mines.
Like the other part of Magmore Caverns might have it. Let's see if there's anything. We got that E-tank, obviously, because that is our final energy tank. No, in fact, the only thing is the missile on the fiery shores that we totally
There's
got.
only 3. Yeah.
They're in the fucking ship. They're not that pirate frigate. The Talon Overworld pirate frigate.
Nope.
One there.
There's 20 missiles in.
It's totally like there's a lot of stuff around here, and yeah, there may just be one random one in the
Chozo ruins.
In the Chozo ruins. I would laugh.
There are 20 in there. That's a lot.
Am I going back to the entrance Phazon mines? Yeah, it's also possible that there's just a random one that I actually didn't get in the parts of the Chozo ruins that we were around.
That's essentially what Phazon Metroid are. They were like, what if we strap more Metroid to other Metroid?
Dog. Heard you like Metroids.
Yeah, We do. We love Metroids. Gonna get hurt as we wait for the loading zone.
It's fine. Anyway, there's one in this room, but we already got it.
Yep.
It was right here.
Yes, it was.
Love doing that because it also blows up the pirates if they're waiting there to ambush you.
Fun.
It would also not surprise me if in the little corner of caverns that there is one. We definitely got the one in the Life Grove tunnel that's under the or the transport tunnel E that's like in the Phazon, because I just jumped right in that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got the one in the Great Tree Chamber. Time to kill the frame rate.
Yeah, as we always. Yeah.
Oh, we totally did get that one in the Arbor Chamber. Definitely got that. The question I would have is if we got the one that's like in the frigate proper. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the root cave. I need the one that goes to Phazon mines. Here we go. Okay, yes, that is one that we absolutely did not get because we have not been in this room.
We've not been in that room.
Perfect. I'm not wasting my time by going over here.
Cool, excellent. Big dodge.
There's basically one in the one area of the Phazon mines that I hadn't been in 3 years, so of course that was where the last energy tank was.
No, not last. One of 2 last one.
I have no idea where that other one is. Like, literally no
one
concept.
could be anywhere.
It might be in the frigate, and I kind of hope it is, because that'd be close, even if it means I have to go back to the fucking frigate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go there anyway.
Alright,
Boom,
all of you?
boom, boom,
I need you to
boom.
leave.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna do this in like a perfect 2 hours, and we'll be great.
10 minutes. Go.
We were totally around here, or like we've been through here earlier on in the stream. I came through this way. I didn't realize I had just never been in that room. Honestly, if it's not the one in the frigate, I have literally no clue where it would be, because I feel like I can remember getting most other ones that I've seen on this map.
Yeah.
all you need to do is put a little marker on all the little places in the map. And I mean,
Yeah,
it would be hell for us on the emulator because the map
Oh, God,
runs like
yeah.
garbage. But
Oh, yeah.
we at least would know for certain when we hadn't gotten things without having to actually go there.
That's true, that's true.
Anyway, there's the one here under the Phazon that I totally got before I even got the Phazon suit because, you know, it's fun.
Yep, yeah.
But there is also the other door on here. Let's see if we can figure out how to get to that door. The scary door. These plant things can be very annoying. But only if you let them be.
It's fine. They're fine.
Let's see, the door is probably up there somewhere. The fun spider ball track.
You? Samus ever gets dizzy.
I'm sure her suit has like gyroscopic shit. Alright. Look at the map here. Spin around. Yeah, there's like a thing on the other side that.
Yeah, you can see it there, yeah.
It's mostly just figuring out how I actually get to there. Obviously, this was the intended route.
Absolutely.
There it is. I knew there'd be something. We're right near where we actually got the X-ray visor. Yep, there we go.
Oh,
Nailed it.
so close.
Should have been L jumping.
Hell yeah, always L jump.
Go.
Hello?
We are running out of missile upgrades.
One more remains. We're 99%. We're being denied.
Oh, never mind. There are
Never
250
mind.
in this game.
Never
Ignore me.
Never mind, we have them all.
There we go. I was kind of worried, to be honest. Let's. Yeah, that one. Let's once again completely avoid the Noid that is the pirate frigate.
Absolutely.
And we'll finish off this stream by going to the art gallery that's unlocked. Seems fitting.
Hell yeah.
Wow, this worked out shockingly well timeline-wise.
Yeah, well done.
Especially considering I was like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
We're just running around. We're looking at a map. We're doing it.
I'm kind of just wandering around the world.
Do it.
Yeah, like, I know where all the individual upgrades are, but it's just so hard to keep track of 100 individual items.
Oh, God,
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
so difficult.
I couldn't do that.
So I'm hitting the save card here. I'm hitting the save slot here. You can actually quit from your menu.
Quit game. Quit GameCube.
Yep.
Rendered
giant
GameCube.
giant GameCube icon.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of meta, you know.
So mad.
Samus knows the concept of a GameCube.
Don't we all know the concept of a GameCube?
Everyone loves Cube.
And we all love Cube. I mean, Cube.
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 Yeah, there were also connection bonuses you can get with Metroid Fusion if you like use the Game Boy. It was another Game Boy connector type game.
Yeah, yeah. Quite a
That
few
let
of
you
those,
use
yeah.
it let you change Samus's skin to the Metroid Fusion skins. All the different ones, in fact.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there isn't a good way to connect. We've
No.
tried.
No.
already have it? Oh no, yeah. Complete Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance, connect to Prime. Then it also just had the entirety of NES Metroid in it.
Why not, right?
Ah, yes. So if you complete Fusion, you get to play NES Metroid, and if you complete Prime, you can use the Fusion suit in Prime.
Sounds fair.
Anyway, let's take a look at what is left here. The image gallery.
Hell yeah.
Zoom. So we got some sketches of Samus's suit. We gotta zoom in and then go around and stuff.
Ah, but.
Yeah, 'cause they modeled all the stuff out of like what it would look like with the cannon and with the suit and all that, and the booty.
And the booty.
Yeah, there we go. There's like a lot of, they did a lot of like anatomical drawings to kind of try to get the shape of the suit right. Like a lot of them. And the cyber booty. Ah, yes, here's a composite of like all of them.
Ooh. Pretty.
Early renderings of the power suit. I like this Varia suit design a lot. Very kind of angular and bulky. It gets smoothed out a bit in the actual version of it. I think if the game were to come out today, it would look a lot like this.
Yeah.
Arm cannon designs. For like when you fire out missiles and stuff. Ah, yes, it has all the different colors kind of all over it. I like all that you can see a lot of the stuff here that actually made it into the game versus things that like didn't. Like a lot of the drawings of stuff like the cannon are things that actually specifically show up in the game. Like a lot of those things were actually kept very close to the original design sketches. It is interesting that they put a lot of effort into her model. In Prime 2, you actually, there's like a multiplayer mode where you can actually see the other player, and there's like a lot of animation that they have for jumps and things. I think the art team just wanted to really draw cool Samus. And whomst among us wouldn't?
Sure.
Here we go. The original, like, the middle drawing here is the cover for this game, at least in the original North American release. Oh, hey, they even have, like, fusion stuff. Interesting. These drawings are for fusion. In fact, yeah, the game also includes fusion concept art, if you get all the stuff. Because, of course, Fusion and Prime came out at basically the same time. They were kind of companion pieces. PAL version has that as well. Yeah, I think it does just have the one cover. We have a copy of Metroid Prime in the apartment. Because you might have noticed, but I like this game a good deal. We'll probably play Fusion at some point.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Again, not a game that I know like a lot of skips and stuff for. I believe they've really learned a lot of funny tricks for it, but I've never really. But I do enjoy it as a game.
Yeah.
We could definitely close the loop on that. Ah, here we go. Some design sketches for the boost ball. Charge begins. Release boost. Speed a boost.
Oh yeah.
It is funny, you can see some of the sketches in Japanese and some of the sketches in English, and you can kind of tell, like, this part was retro, this was, you know, Nintendo working on Fusion, that kind of stuff. It is funny, like, these are basically just straight-up design docs for how the boost ball works that they've included in the game. Including, like, how the camera's going to work when you do the boost ball.
I really like when games include stuff like this. Like, you saw, like, I played Ratchet & Clank 2 this week, and it has the Insomniac Museum. It's just like a museum. You can wander around and look at things that were like designed but not included in the game, things to check out. It's really neat when they do things like that.
No forward or reverse controller input when boosting. Right and left steering. Ooh, there we go.
Ah, hello, hello.
It's always so creepy that Prime has a face. Ah, yes, and size sketches of Prime in comparison to Samus.
Yeah, yeah.
Him big.
Him big.
Another image of, like, the Squid Prime. Fewer tentacles, in this case.
Yeah. Oh, it's good with fewer tentacles.
Ah, yes, we got early drawings of her ship. Looks like one of the thoughts was you might, like, escape the impact crater on your ship, at least in one of these little sketches. A lot of neat little stuff. Ah, and here are actually sketches of the, like, final sequence. Like, you can see how actually, like, really close it was to what they did in the game.
It was definitely more jellyfish-like.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that was it kind of, like, phasing in and out into stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that is very close. Like, that pile of goop there is very close
yeah.
to what it actually looked like at the end. And it grabbing her Phazon suit. Ah, yeah, here we go. It actually has, like, really, really drawn out. Like, they storyboarded this completely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure Metroid Prime has a gender. It just is Metroid
I mean,
Prime.
it's, you know, it's a jellyfish squid.
Phazon knows no gender. So yeah, this is from the original, or like this is the 100% that we could get if we went and beat the game with 100%. It basically like
Phazon suit.
there's a pulsating mask and then a hand pops up from it. Ah, wow, they really.
Yeah.
The end.
The end.
And it does look basically exactly like this. Like the hand pops up out of the goop and an eyeball kind of pops out of it. Ah, yes, drawings of her shape. There we go. Yeah, and that's Gallery 4.
Yeah.
God, Thursday, January 17th, 2002.
Wow.
And the original drawings from, yeah, actually that's probably still 2002. Oh, right, because they were probably still writing one, finding their drawings. That's funny.
On anime.
There we go. This is Metroid Prime.
That's Metroid Prime.
I love this game.
I mean, I very much enjoyed watching and making up shit.
That's half the fun.
That's pretty fun. The lore is very good.
Yep. I really like the way that this game kind of just like plays overall, like the exploration and the scans that kind of fill you in on like what's happening in all these areas, like what happened here really gives the place a sense of like story and progression. You get a sense of time that you don't usually get in a lot of these kinds of games. And it fits really well because like you can basically just play this game as an action game, as a series of like challenging rooms if you really want to, but there's a lot there to dig into, like sentient planet viruses that kill everything on them and shit, and it's just great. I really, really love this game.
It's a good game. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I think
snapping it in half.
Your return to Metroid Prime stream, like
a decade later almost.
Yeah.
I mean, not 2010 would have been when I was on the Metroid Prime with LP with Slow Beef originally. Long time ago.
Or a run breaker, but not the low percent run.
Yep.
Or 100%, but breaking it.
100%, but kind of fucking around.
Yeah.
100%. Which is always a fun time.
No idea what we're But
We'll figure it
I do
out.
have an idea
Okay.
that I have to run by him.
Sure. I'll probably say yes. I
Could-
trust her.
Could be fun. And tomorrow, cards.
Chords.
Tomorrow is Friday. It's cards.
Yep.
So see you guys for some Eternal tomorrow.
Indeed.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.